you yourself can kill a business by just your aspiration and not growing in the way that the business should grow.
Right.
We don't call ourselves a sustainable brand. I think one of the biggest one from our own experience is that don't try to do it yourself and start hiring fast. The girl walks in and she's like half flutter se she's looking like अरे हम मैं करण की टीम से आई हूँ I need like this. करण सर ने ये बोला है सारी के लिए अच्छा है ये and then she's like अरे Karan Johar and then the shutter opens and I'm looking I'm like what are you saying?
Oh, you had no idea.
No idea.
Okay.
So Kiara Advani wore it for Lust Stories.
Okay.
So she wore with Vicky Kaushal on the saris and and it was the epic moment also. Like the climax where she using the vibrator, she's wearing the super sari. She's having an orgasm wearing that white sari. Funding should not be for sustaining. Funding should only mean that you have a vision to very grow very fast.
Yes. Two sisters, a shared love for saris, and a dream to weave magic. My two guests today are Sujata and Tanya, who are the founders of Suta. Thank you very much, Sujata, Tanya. I'm very excited to have you here. And in fact, this is the first podcast where I'm wearing a sari in your honor.
Thank you. And you look lovely. Yes.
Thank you. And you guys also look absolutely lovely. And we'll get to all of that because I love the ruffled blouse and the denim blouse. But the first thing that strikes me when I started sort of looking at Suta is the name, obviously. I mean, the way it's come together, Suta. And I'm going to leave it to you to explain what it means.
Sue and Ta.
Yes.
So I'm the elder sister, she's the younger one. And we realized that Sue and Ta comes together beautifully and it means thread. And we wanted to start Suta because we wanted to create, impact lives and create a product that we really love and cherish. So since childhood, we loved how our grandmoms, moms, they all wore sari so easily. And because it also meant thread. And we later realized after 2 years, it also means daughters.
Okay.
So it just felt like, the universe wants us to start this brand. Came together so beautifully.
But did it come together? Did you realize Suta means thread afterwards?
No,
or
from the beginning.
From the beginning.
And that helped us quit.
Yeah.
So both of us were in corporate and we both put down a paper because the moment we realized, oh my God, it means thread. We wanted to start a brand which is in saris. And then we are like, wow, this is like, it was just like the universe telling you that this is the sign and this is it. This is the moment that you know this is going to work out. And that feeling that this is gonna work out beautifully, and hence we quit together at the same time, very dramatically, very movie-like.
Wow.
Yeah, with chai, both of us are having chai. We was like, "Are you putting your paper?" She's like, "Yes." Are you? Yes. We send together.
Yeah, we the resignation letters.
Yeah. We just
so okay, let's just go back there. So you're both engineers, if I've got that right.
Yes.
And you always had this love for saris and creating things. So how did that happen? I mean, how did you decide to first do engineering when this passion was already there, and then say, okay, I'm done with engineering?
When we were doing engineering, honestly, we had no clue why we were doing it. Then I did most of us. Yeah, we don't know when we're so young. And no, I see kids who are now very, very aware. I just had like 2-3 options and I got a great rank. So engineering, I did engineering. So she did engineering.
Okay.
Then I did my MBA. Immediately after my college, I didn't work. She worked for a year. And because I had done MBA, she also did MBA. Even if she got through NID.
Sister's footsteps.
But even if she got through NID Ahmedabad, but she chose IIM Lucknow over that.
It was
because
the
I had done
way
out. Because nobody in the entire Khandan or people I knew had done design.
Right.
So NID was great. We knew about it, but we didn't know the future. What's gonna happen there in the college? What's the future like? So MBA, of course, she was doing it, and MBA is something that we have heard of,
Yeah.
So it was an easy pick.
Right.
So I went to IIM Lucknow because she went to IFT Delhi, and she would guide me and say, "I'm like job mil jayega acha khasa." Then I came to Bombay, and then she came here. She applied Bombay as a first location option because obviously I'm there. So the 2013 she came in, I just gotten married. So 3 of us started living together, me, my husband and Tanya. And we had a 1 BHK house, and every evening we come back and like, kya kar rahe hain yaar? What do we really want to do? Both of us are together now, like after 8 years of she was out and I was out and all of that. And 8 years we have come together, let's do something. No, and also that this conversation every day started like, is this what we want to do all our lives? And do we see any impact with it? I mean, we are doing it for the money. And why we studied so much and so hard? Because our mom always said that you have to be independent. You know, that's one thing.
That's common. I
because
think-
she's a housewife and she
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
that, you know, I see women who do like work and earn their own money. They're very different. You must do that. And wo dar ke wajah se we took 2 years to pilot this. So 2 years we were working and doing Suta.
Yeah.
And we didn't call it Suta then. But the moment we realized Suta, that's when we put in the papers. And also that is the day we also figured that we can draw salary ourselves, like 20,000 each. But then we're like, chalo, independent to hai. Matlab 20,000 ghar ka kharcha to nikal lenge. And let's just put in papers. Of course, compared to our MBA salaries, it didn't come close. But we're like,
But I'm sure it makes up for it by now.
We're like, yes,
And
let's.
more.
Yeah, in fact, we didn't even like aim for getting as much.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't think that would be really possible even after many years, because you know, we were in a very good position. You know, promotions were great. Everything was going very well. But that one thing that always was, you know, bothering
Something
us.
was
that,
missing.
Yeah, and then you think that this one life you've got and you do whatever with it, you know, and you
I think
choose
we both are like
this.
that.
Yeah.
Hype her up, she hypes me up, and like, chalo, aage badho, you know.
Yeah, otherwise I don't think would have had the guts to do it on our own.
So my question was, before you even got to the stage of sending in your resignation letters, what was that moment when you said that this is not what we want to do? What triggered that moment? I'm sure it was different for both of you.
So honestly, we also thought that the real people that we are not true to it right now.
Okay.
For example, Sujata being so down to earth and so honest, and also very, I think her EQ is also quite high, and all of that, right? So I thought that when she was working in the corporate, she was actually working as a she had a lot of senior people reporting to her.
Okay.
So she, to command that respect and probably to get work done, she was becoming somebody else. And I don't know how it happened, but I think we all somehow become somebody else to
Try to fit in.
To
you know,
fit
we
in.
were-
And she did that, and she brought it back home. And we discussed that oh, you're not this, but you're becoming very mean suddenly,
Yeah.
and you just command that in the house also. You
yeah,
know?
we'll just like
And-
try to tell her like, you do it, because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you to do
And you're
it,
also
you know?
the older sister, so that sort of
No, it was
adds
it
to
was
it.
just
mostly
from the work.
from the
you know,
work
coming
side, yeah.
coming back. I also realized that I was modulating my voice to get my work done, and you know, to have that authority.
Yeah.
I used to dress up like a man wearing suit and boot, which I didn't enjoy wearing, and to just fit in mostly and get,
Yeah, so that
get
people
work
take
done.
us seriously, you know, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like, I think a lot of women do that, you know, to somehow just, you know, that bridge that gap of that they should not think that I am lesser or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me just
Yeah.
become somebody else. So we did that. And yeah, what Tanya said, maybe that's the trigger
That's
point.
trigger
when we
point.
started talking. You know that.
But I think when my answer was childhood is because we are like that because of those days. You know,
Okay.
we traveled a lot when we were young. Our father was in railways. He retired as railway assistant commissioner railways, and we didn't have money. He was an inspector. He started as sub-inspector, and because he had no money, the vacations would be, train is free, so train mein baith ke kahin chale jate, and kahin would not be like going to, like, our friends would go to Hyderabad, Bangalore, and we could not go to metros because spend ho jayega zyada. We'd go to a village,
Okay.
and we live with villagers. So all the trips are with villagers, learning weaving, learning how they eat,
Wow,
how they
okay.
So
swim
we
in the
know-
ponds.
So
climb
you
the-
already had all that knowledge
Yeah, that's
from
what I-
much earlier.
Yeah, so we knew we love it because,
Yeah.
and it was not that we wanted to do something about it, but it was like fun for us.
Yeah.
And even now, it just gives us a lot of satisfaction. And maybe because of that, we are grounded and we know how they live. And I feel that life is much better than how the
Yeah.
city life is. So, because I
absolutely.
think that came from that. And the moment we saw corporate, we were like, we are not doing the right thing. Maybe we can do so much more if we do something ourselves and really impact lives.
And then how did the saris angle come in? How did you say that you want to sort of overhaul how people or how women wear saris in India? Because obviously it's something that's been there since forever.
Correct.
It's been done in a certain way. I mean, I still feel like when you go to buy a sari, you go on those gaddas and then they put out thousands of saris and then you choose. So that whole feeling is there. And of course, it's such a crowded market.
Yes.
So how did you sort of zoom in on this particular
I think it's
part?
crowded, but at the same time, it was not crowded.
Okay.
Because the product that we made it was not there at all. So for us, we saw that massive gap of things we love. And when we wore it, we fetched like crazy compliments we would get. But then we just realized that nobody would venture into this because they don't get this sarees. Not this, but I'm saying my mom's worn sarees.
Yeah.
So when we used to wear our mom's sarees and say, Mom, don't wash it, like do bar pehen liya, starch is off.
Right.
So it'll become soft, let me just wear it. And people were like, wow, where do you get this saree? And so soft. And I know that in Bengal, it's more saree culture.
Yeah.
So I've seen my, Dida and Thakuma, they both wore a lot of sarees.
In the corporate also, when I was saying we used to wear suits and fit in, but we also wore sarees. And we enjoyed that even more. That I was feeling more myself, I was feeling more powerful, and the day was more positive, All of that change we saw, and we saw a lot of women, men, everybody complimenting the attire. And but girls would say that mujhe nahi aata pehenna, like in a very, very, as if they're very proud of it.
Yeah.
Like only
people were running
maybe
away from
aunties
it.
wear it. I don't wear it. To prove a point. And we are like, hey, there's something wrong, there's
the mindset has to change.
There's a lot change that happened because earlier it would be like a pride to wear a sari, and you would see like in like different festivals, Shabana Azmi would only wear a sari.
Yeah,
but then
young girls would just wait to wear a sari because it just feels so amazing.
Yeah.
As kids also we wore a lot, and we just thought that there will be a certain segment, like-minded people like us, who would want these sarees. They're not getting it. Even local stores, when I used to say, give me soft sarees, they would give me very blingy sarees, very difficult sarees, which I'll again run away from.
Yeah.
And they would not show me these malmal, soft sarees.
There are
They
no
say
cotton.
that,
There's no concept of cotton, honestly. We
yeah.
felt that people would just stay away from cotton because cotton will bunch up.
Yeah.
There's no option. So we found the gap and we like, let's attack, because we studied business, right?
Right.
So that helped.
I have a sister of my own, 2 years younger than me, but and I personally feel that if there is any within the immediate family, any two people who had to work together, I think sisters is the best combination, because that connection is there and it's great. So tell me about that.
Yeah, like I said initially, that if it was not the two of us starting the brand, I would never think of it. And maybe even if the idea is so concrete and great, but I can't think the kind of bond that we have, the kind of agility that we have together. It's very, very, very tough to get with anybody else right now.
Yes.
And
Totally get that.
yeah, and honestly, we live together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We are married, we have kids, our parents are with us. So everything is so seamless that I know what's happening in the house. So I know professional front, how will it go. So
Some days
you don't
like
have to
a mess
discuss.
in the house. So I know Tanya has managed the house. Let me just manage the work, because I know it took a lot on her plate. So these things are so easy,
intuitive,
seamless, and just makes it so much easy for us to scale the business. Also, we scaled the business over the years, right? So it has made it so much easier to get control of something. Otherwise, if something is in disarray, if your house is in a mess, you cannot make sure the work. It cannot happen.
Absolutely.
So obviously we worked hard to make sure that we are staying together, and our whole in-laws, family, and everyone is comfortable with this idea. It's like, but it just felt.
Did that take any doing at all to sort of?
Not really, but it.
I mean, luckily we found great people. But I think, but still, it's a lot of hard work. Planning and
married to
getting
a
it
South
done.
Indian Tamilian.
Okay.
She's married to a Maharashtrian.
Okay.
So there's like a crazy thing of food. The kind of arrangement. So breakfast is in a house, and lunch and dinner is in my house. So the kind of menu that we have,
I can imagine. Yeah.
It is crazy. Like today we had undiyo with like a bhetki, fish, and it's like everything is in the house.
Oh, and pineapple pachdi.
And pineapple.
I think with all of different states. But honestly, that's what I'm saying. Like being sisters, and also I think brothers, it goes with siblings.
Yeah.
Also, I guess it becomes much easier. And I've seen a lot of founders fall apart. And when we talk about it amongst founders, we have seen that a lot of the sisterhood or the sibling thing works
husband
really
and wife
well.
also. I think
With husband and wife also,
I've
it really
seen that,
works because you know them better.
Yeah.
It's not just the work front.
and it's both the front you're managing together, so it balances out, I feel. Yeah.
So on the work front, are there sort of clear divisions that this is what you're going to handle and this is what you're going to handle? Do you have that between both of you?
One is we both can handle everything.
Okay.
We both are, touch wood, I think we're lucky that way, that we both are good at both the aspects, like our software and like the left brain, right brain, both are equal weight. But then we also have a lot of competencies individually. Like she brings in something on the table different than I do,
Okay.
and vice versa. those things she handles though, but then we take calls together. Even now we take all the major massive calls together. So yeah.
Yeah, and I also we just since we work together from the office, and it's just easy to buy in that okay, this decision is right, it's a go ahead or not, and we have a great team, so it also helps us in a big way. But yeah, we have departments separated, and then
So you have
people
separated
come.
departments.
Yeah, we have, and people it's
Reporting
easy for
to
them
us
to
also, different people
Okay.
reporting to each
Yeah,
one of
okay.
us, different verticals.
So what are the verticals that you handle?
So I handle marketplace, design goes to both of us, finance goes to both of
Okay.
us, and marketing a bit. She takes a look at inventory operations,
Right.
retail.
Okay.
So
Retail,
that's
yeah,
how
finance,
the
yeah.
division is.
Yeah. So
Okay. And in terms of, what would you say has been the biggest challenge in scaling up? Because obviously from when you started, I was reading, it was just literally the two of you, started step by step.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in scaling up, what has been the biggest challenge?
Many.
many, honestly. The scale up. So every year we just realize the problems are so much
Different,
so different.
yeah.
It is not that okay, I've solved it, so now acha theek hai, aaram
Yeah.
kar lete thoda. It just changes drastically the moment you grow.
Yeah.
So every year it has been that, fixing so many things. Challenge would be, I feel that hiring, I think, right, is a big challenge. Though we have a great set of team members, doing the things right, and they've been with us for a long, long time. But I feel just getting the right talent in the right place, it's a game changer.
Yeah, at
And
the right time.
at the right time also.
Yeah.
So
Right.
some places I think we delayed. Some places we had like a fantastic person who has risen, and honestly our first 10 people are still with us, like that. So we have that support, but I feel when you scale up, that is a challenge, and also being open to things like change.
Right.
People don't sometimes realize that that you yourself can kill a business by just your aspiration and not growing in the way that the business should grow.
Right.
You yourself will kill it. You or even the team member. If there's a senior member in the
Yeah.
team who's been with you and who's
Yeah.
not growing with you, not aspiring to be there and not aligned to it, it would just kill the business.
Yeah, I think sometimes that personal goals and the company's goals has to be completely aligned, and I think people has been one of the challenges for every company for growth.
Yeah.
Right, because if I'm now suddenly going into say setting up stores offline, then having a person who has experience in offline, or probably getting people to advise you,
Yeah.
to even handhold you in this process, who has done it.
Being open,
before.
I feel that's
Yeah, and
another
I
thing. I
think-
think we've been open, so thankfully
Yeah.
it has helped us, because
Yeah, we just take advice of
we
people
meet
very
people and
happily.
say, "Bhai, bol do kya karna
Kya
hai."
karna hai?
And if they come and tell, क्या ये कर दिया तुमने, गलत है ये location, how
We
could you do
change.
it? And I accept with open, because we both are very receptive to feedback
To
and
feedback,
advice.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
think that has helped us a lot. Otherwise, I think every company is struggling with the right person sitting in the right place.
Yeah, no, I think the hiring point is something that across the board with startups seems to be a big talking point.
It is,
to find the right kind of people that matches, because now especially a lot of startups have a lot of focus on the kind of culture they want to build,
Yeah.
and to get people for that.
Yeah, so true. With the culture and the right
And the right skill
Yeah,
sets. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah, and we also have been really focused on the culture that we want to have in Suta, and from the start we have been talking about it, and to even hold it while you're scaling up, that that should not change, because
Also,
Correct.
quick decision. I feel that's something that
yeah.
you read in books
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much, like quick decision making. But at that moment, if you do not say yes or no
Immediately, yeah.
drag it,
Yeah.
and then you have lost money, because with scale, no, that's what happens. Any decision, yes or no, will have a massive impact.
Yeah.
So good or bad.
Yeah, they say
So-
no wrong decision is better than no decision at all.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
So that also it came with a
Decide and just move on.
Move
and
on,
it's
move
just-
on, yeah.
and see where it goes, because that decision maybe just like yes or no could,
and it could
be
change
anywhere.
the business like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And me and Tanya take like massive calls nowadays, though with because there's no investor on board for us.
Okay.
We are not checking with anyone. It's just hey, you know,
Yeah.
are we doing it?
Yeah, some
we
data
have an
analysis-
HOD group,
Yeah.
we take these calls, but
Yeah,
when it
even
comes to the
after, like-
final yes or no, it's just me and Tanya. Feel like it.
But I
yes,
think that's
yes.
where the sister bond really comes
Works.
into
In your
effect.
gut, you feel
Because
it,
I think nobody can understand to each other like two sisters can.
Yeah. And we are absolute foolish in front of each other also, right?
Yeah.
We still
Yeah.
see me at my
And even in front of the world. I mean, there's
Yeah, yeah.
nothing to show off, or there's nothing to say that I know everything, or I don't. We just like, I just tell us.
I mean, you know each other so well, you know, there's nothing to, no need to project or no
Yeah.
need to sort of have any kind of
Yeah.
this thing. But let's do a quick segment on firsts. You know,
Mhm.
let's sort of rewind to your journey
Okay.
and go there. So, okay, I'll go. Feel free to jump in.
Yeah.
First sari ever sold under the brand Suta. How did that feel?
Oh.
Do you remember the sari? What kind of a sari it was?
It was a white plain malmal.
Yeah.
Okay.
With tassels in the end,
Mhm.
and we said that white can do so much in your wardrobe. You know, you can do
Yes,
so much with
yes.
it.
Yeah. And
So
I
that
remember
was-
we used to go buy white sari. Vidhva log pehante hain. Arey, I'm like, I want to wear a white. Chandni ne pehna tha, you know. Like, you know, and there was such a taboo attached to it. That's why I remember that, you know. And that was the first buy from a non-friend or a non-relative.
Yeah.
Because initially it's friend, relative, friends, and all. That was
No,
somebody
like a real customer.
real customers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we just went back and, you know, saw the address in the name so many times.
Yeah. She used to write all the addresses herself.
Oh, yeah.
सुंदर से बैठ के लिख रही है कितनी जा रहा है किसी और को मैंने कहा हाँ
Yeah, so we had this white doily. And
Okay.
that's called doily.
paper doilies yeah.
Paper.
Yeah.
And then I used to write it, and I love writing.
Handwriting.
And handwritten notes. So we used to write that, and you know, people used to compliment us on that.
Handwriting.
तुम्हारा address इतने प्यार से लिखा है, इतना सुंदर है.
And for the longest time when I was like we were also like we won't have 44 lakhs I think that was the
Yeah.
revenue I think second year or first year for 44 lakhs till then we were writing every order with hand she used to write herself
And we did foolish things. Yeah, this is one of them.
No, I think that's amazing.
What happened to the
have that
printer?
handwritten note.
print करके अच्छा नहीं लग रहा ना
A
ताने
note
को
I can understand. Address.
और चिपका देते सुंदर से वो भी
And attention भी चाहिए. Pin code गलत नहीं लिख सकते हो. What is this? Like, if you ask about mistakes, first mistake, this. You know, I've just got to the printer.
Okay. So, what was the first big moment when you realized that, okay, you're on to something big?
Karan Johar
Is there a specific moment?
Oh yes.
Oh, there
I
is?
mean,
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
that changed the way we saw the business.
So I'll tell you the story. Shutter आधा बंद करके दोपहर को because धूप आता है. There was a shutter garage we used to work
Okay.
in 200 square feet garage. There, so we आधा shutter बंद करके we're packing and seeing क्या product कैसे रखना है सजा रहे हैं. And then this girl walks in and she's like
Half
you know,
shutter से she's
half
looking.
shutter से she's like
And
अरे मैं करण की टीम से आई हूँ. I need you know like this.
Karan sir
Karan sir.
ने ये बोला है साड़ी
ये
के
अच्छा
लिए.
है ये. Look.
Then I'm like,
And it's my photo on Pinterest.
Karan is Karan Johar.
Johar.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's my photo on Pinterest.
Hmm.
ये सारे looks इस तरह के साड़ीज चाहिए. And my Jaya is our first employee packing who used to pack. So Jaya Karan को ही बोला है किसी ने कुछ उठाना
yeah,
है.
people used to take appointments that
हाँ.
time in the garage also. They used to come
हाँ.
by to see and you know, take products. So we said,
कौन
did you give appointment to somebody or
Who is
she's
like,
so
I
we
don't
are
know.
asking each other and then she's like, "Arey Karan sir, Karan Johar."
Karan Johar
And then the shutter opens and I'm looking.
I am like,
what are you saying?
Oh, you had no idea.
no
till then.
idea. Okay. And this
Because
was for
Eka
Kiara-
Lakhani had sent.
हाँ.
So Kiara
stylist.
Advani wore it for Lust Stories.
Okay.
So she wore with Vicky Kaushal all the saris and
Yeah, and it was the epic moment also. Like
yeah, the
she's-
climax where she using the vibrator, she's wearing the Suta
Yeah,
sari.
she's having orgasm wearing that white sari. And I was so honestly, that was a time that, and when we got the check and
From Dharma Productions.
Dharma Productions, and I said that isko deposit pe kyun kare? It's such a beautiful
We
thing.
will frame it and put it.
But then we needed the money, so
And it was just barely like some 16 to 18,000 rupees.
Okay.
But she picked like a lot because our price points are very low, 1,000,
Yeah.
1,200 or something like that.
yeah.
So we bought a lot of saris, but for us, the check was like,
You know, there was no stopping after that.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, there were a lot of production houses who used to come and pick the saris because there was nobody
else
making
doing
what we were
this.
making.
Else. Yeah.
And that made us like really think that you know Bollywood is taking these
Yeah.
saris and you know they're loving it, and then we started getting orders from Bollywood.
Yeah.
So I think that was some moment that when that realization happened that it is just not
anymore
us and friends of
you know, home
friends
thing.
and
It's not a
regular
home brand
people.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of the marketing part, and I have to ask this because obviously social media has taken the entire consumer shopping experience to a different level.
Yeah.
What has been your experience on that? What is the kind of marketing strategies that you use on social?
We started with the concept of Suta Queen, which was like calling our customer base Suta Queens. And we used to make them feel like queens. So that was the initial thing. We didn't know UGC is a thing. So abhi UGC bolte hai, but then we used to do that. So that became our biggest, I think, you know, the biggest reason we grew so much on social media was that.
Word of mouth
And
happened
even
because
now,
of that.
yeah, word of mouth happened. And then, you know, if your neighbor says the sari is good, it's much bigger than somebody else,
Yeah.
you know, on TV saying,
Of course.
this is a good sari, buy it. You know, would not believe it.
Yeah.
So, you know, that helped us a lot as a marketing strategy. And UGC became big then after that. But I think that's still our biggest strength, that, you know, customers wearing it and constantly praising us.
So you're saying word of mouth is still what
Still one of the
is
biggest.
best.
It's one of the best
biggest,
marketing strategies.
yeah.
And also, I think our face, because we are there, I think it plays that authentic angle that
Yeah.
customers trust us, that we are those reachable founders.
It's just next door girls doing
Yeah.
a great, you know, building a great brand.
Hmm.
And but the
even now-
campaigns are all very honest and very genuinely the stories that actually is behind the product. So
Hmm.
even now we meet
Yeah.
customers who suddenly come and tell us that, hey, you don't realize, but you've changed my life. I've
Yeah.
come out of domestic violence, just looking at your photo gave me positivity.
Hmm.
And these things
Yeah.
make us realize that it's not just, it's also that if these girls randomly behaving like this and can grow a business like that, I can also be like them. Let me fight my battles, you know, that kind of things. And that's what Tanya meant, that, you know, our team is also very constantly thinks of creating impact in different ways. Like our Women's Day campaign we did a campaign on autism, you know, to spread the word about it. We did Pride Month, we have launches, you know, so
Right.
we make sure that there's some message going out every time we're launching, and not just for like a gimmick or marketing thing. It is
Because you genuinely believe in that.
believe that
Yeah.
we can add some value to
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
rather than just selling my sari.
Correct.
You know? So yeah.
Correct. So yeah, that's a social impact aspect, and also the entire sustainability angle is also something that I find more and more brands now looking at, especially you know young Indian brands who are coming out and selling only through Instagram, or they don't have too much presence, but they still are very focused on the sustainability angle.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about how Suta is doing that as well.
Honestly, we always we don't call ourselves a sustainable
Okay.
brand because it's so tough as a business to grow, keep growing and keep selling, and selling more to just one person, saying that you need more saris, buy more saris, and saying that sustainable hum hai, because otherwise
Yeah.
I would say just don't buy saris, just wear 5 saris of
5
yours,
sarees,
you know.
yeah.
So it's just like not, it's counterintuitive,
We don't call it, I feel
and
we don't,
it's
but-
just because we focus on empowerment, and we have always been saying that let's, you know, focus on employing more people. Where weavers and artisans, let's not let them not go out of job. Let them be proud of what they do, you know, directly working with them. That's what our motive is. But our processes are very mindful. The way
We call ourselves a mindful brand.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
also because in our hearts I follow sustainable practices in my house. You
Right.
know, there's a compost pit, and you know no kachra goes out of my house and all
Yeah,
of that.
all of it goes to the Suta office garden.
Yeah.
We also give it to customers who come in Kalina, because they also know about this. She
Yeah.
makes bioenzymes, she distributes in bottles. Like
Wow.
a lot
so
of
we
these
do that
things we do.
naturally.
but-
So it is in our heart. So all our practices in Suta are that.
It
So
all follows
no
that,
no
yeah.
defective saris will be thrown or given back unless, you know, unless there's a real goof up, it can be mended. Otherwise we sell everything as Suta Garage, so that people know we'll get a discount, everything, the benefit will be passed on to the customers, but the product is not going and lying in, you know, like a
Some
dump yard or
landfill
something,
somewhere,
landfill
yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, people say that, what do you do with all the scrap? Do you sell it or do you dump it? I said, no, there's nothing called scrap for us, you know. We sell everything, we upcycle
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, even
Then we
saris that
have-
are torn of customers. Let's say your sari gets torn.
Hmm.
This is not even a Suta sari. We will take it and make bags out of it. And we
Okay.
give you coupon codes so that
Hmm.
you can shop.
Hmm.
So it's called Suta Earth Initiative. So we have a lot of initiatives where we are trying to make sure there's lesser and lesser waste
Yeah.
of as much as we can do as a brand,
Hmm.
even if it costs more to make a bag. So a bag of Suta Earth costs us 85-90 rupees
Okay.
because you have to clean and all of
Yeah.
that. Whereas a normal regular bag, that Suta bag which we sell, which is for 15 to 20 rupees.
Hmm.
So there's so much difference, but we're taking that cost because we know that something beautiful will come out of it,
Yeah.
and everyone will love this bag more than
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
random
Yes, a
white.
Suta bag is not 15 rupee, by the way.
The basic, I'm saying. The
It's
small
become like
one.
25. Yeah.
Inflation.
Inflation.
Yeah. So you've got a couple of saris. Can we just
Yes.
take a look and tell us some stories of
Oh, yeah.
what these saris are, so people can sort of understand?
Yes.
Because
Okay.
each sari is different.
Yes, its sari is different, and each sari has different technique.
Okay.
We've gotten one embellished sari and one simple sari for us to tell you how we I was taking look at the price, the tag. Anyway, so this sari, if you see, has a lot of katha work. So this is all
Yeah.
hand done.
Yeah.
This is a tussar sari,
Okay.
hand woven tussar sari. These are applique cut pieces. And then they was also stitched with, embroidered with hand. So
Okay.
it's a lot of
Or handwork.
katha, katha and shashiko, which is a Japanese technique,
Hmm,
all both
hmm,
together in a sari.
Hmm.
So we
and
mix a
and
lot
there
of
are
craft.
flowers, which is similar color as the base of the sari.
Yeah.
So the whole sari, the border goes like that. The archal has these multiple colors.
Wow.
You know,
This
Yeah.
is beautiful. Yeah.
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 So it's
multiple techniques.
multiple techniques and different weavers. So it's touched so many hands. So pehle base sari banta hai.
Hmm.
Then somebody cuts these and keeps them together. This stitch somebody does. These stitch somebody else will do because it's an
Okay.
expert, right?
Yeah.
Haath baith jata hai.
Yeah.
So the sari travels so many houses, and then one sari gets made. It takes
Gets
almost like a month and a half to make one sari, this one. And so this is a hand woven mulberry silk sari. And why we brought this sari, and you know the contrast of it.
Hmm.
So these are similar kind of fabric looking, but then there's a lot of work happened. But this is also smart, equally smart as
Yes.
a simple sari.
Yes.
So every sari we put a name to it. This sari is called Kiranmai.
Okay.
And, yeah.
So every sari is named. That's
Every
what
sari
I'm
and every
pleased.
blouse
Sari
has a
has
name.
a name.
So
Yeah.
between both of you, you name every
We
sari?
started with ourselves, but now the
Okay.
team does it.
Now the team
Yeah,
does it.
yeah.
Okay.
There was this whole collection where it was named behind the person who we
Whoa.
discussed with, like the person who ideated with us, the weaver who was involved behind it, and the sari name was just their
Yeah.
names. So you know, every sari, every product has a story, and we also believe that if you know a product a little better,
Hmm.
you'll use it better, and it'll last longer.
Yeah.
You'll
You
take
pass
care of
it
it
on.
better. You'll also
Yeah.
when you're passing it on, you'll
Yeah.
tell. And I know
Yeah.
so many customers who read the story and buy, and they talk about the story all the time. So that's how it also spreads, right? So,
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. No, absolutely. That's and I love the color of
Yeah.
especially that one.
Yeah, it has dhoop chow effect.
Yeah.
So we also do this mix and match of, you know, threads, and the new colors will come out. We was like, let's try this yellow and red. Kya color aega dekhte hain? And you know, they also take so much interest in finding it out.
Yeah.
So,
There's such a sense of pride
It
as
is.
well for them.
Yeah, they also see social media.
Yeah.
They're tech savvy, and they find so much pride in the one they have made it themselves, because they recognize all the saris. And if it's gone from their homes to somebody, and if it's in a movie, imagine the kind
of course.
excitement.
So how involved are both of you in the actual design process?
very much. I
Very
think design is very close to us, and
Okay.
we don't just let it go.
Hmm.
We do get busy in things, but then our planning happens almost a year in advance. So for the next whole year, all our designs are already finalized.
Okay.
So yeah, we take part in every design meet, and we personally do. So there are a couple of departments
we
we
both sit on design and finance is
Yeah.
the two common things, because we strongly believe that the product has to be the hero of the whole brand, the whole
of course.
story, every journey, everything is the product is the hero. If it's not right, if it's not the best, and if you're not proud of it yourself,
Yeah.
I
we
mean, that's
actually
the-
see कि किसी ने अगर 5 जन ने सेम चीज बोल के रिटर्न किया, मतलब something is wrong.
Something
We
is wrong,
just
yeah.
literally like we have done recall.
attack
like, you know,
it,
there was
yeah.
a
Okay.
problem whether there was a leaking happened from the neck of a piping to
Hmm.
the entire product. So we recalled all the products back to our warehouse, and that was like a massive loss for us. But then we did that so that our name is not, you know, said that as Suta ka
Yeah,
product mein se
yeah.
problem hai. So yeah, we do that.
Yeah. So where do you see Suta in the next decade?
Yeah, going places, like going multiple places. We already, online, we ship worldwide. We have been doing that since a long time, and we have shipped to even Fiji Islands, and it's crazy places we have shipped our products to.
Wow.
But offline wise, we are looking at growing it, expanding it this year, next year.
Yeah, offline
10 years?
expansion is visible. Online you don't
Yeah.
get to see,
Yeah.
but offline we have already 14 stores. 2 more stores next month, so 16 by
Yeah, but
April
10
end.
years, I think it cannot be just defined by numbers, or giving saying that so many more places, so many more this, that. But I think just continuing this journey,
I
making
think
this sustainable.
to sustain the whole
Yeah.
growth.
But do you
Uh,
think, do you ever see yourself sort of branching out into other kinds of apparel
So
or
we are
jewelry
open.
or I mean anything?
We
for that
already are
matter?
there in jewelry,
Already there in
menswear,
jewelry.
kids
Okay.
wear,
Okay.
in smaller
Okay,
bits.
smaller.
Yeah.
And we keep doing things, and a lot of people asked us, are you like putting your hands everywhere. I said, unless we do it, we'll never know. So
Yeah.
if I know it and it's a pilot, if it doesn't work, we'll come back again. But then we keep doing that. We both are massive risk takers, and I started with it, and that helps because we are never bound by one thing and not stuck to one thing. We pivot also fast when it comes to wrong calls if you have taken, and we equally take calls fast. So yeah, I think you have to change with how the world is changing, how situations change, you know, to pivot. And honestly, we are launching, one of the next launches is the kurta launch, and if we think, you know, there's so many brands doing that, and great things they are doing. But if my product, which we are honestly very proud of, and we think that nobody has done what we are doing, you know, there will be a market for that.
Yeah.
And hence, you know, things when we design, when our design team is making something, and we see that this, like, I know people would love to have these in their wardrobes.
Yes.
We must do it. That's how we're gonna, you know, grow our ranges, the other lines that we're growing. And there's nothing like a target number. Itna crore karna hai,
I don't want to
usse,
say,
you know, just
Of
rush
course, of
behind
course,
it.
yeah.
And that's the freedom that you have when you're growing it yourself.
Yeah. No, but I do believe, I mean, from whatever little bit I know and what I've seen, and when I look for clothes and stuff, I think there is a gap as far as kurtas are concerned. I genuinely feel that, you know, I find myself scroll after scroll, and I still can't find something that really catches my eye.
I hope
So-
that launch does it for you.
I hope so too. So let's talk a little bit about some advice for entrepreneurs, because D2C is becoming bigger and bigger now.
Yes.
Obviously, like we were talking with social, a lot of people are joining and saying that they want to sell their own brand kind of thing. What kind of lessons have you learned in this journey that you would give as advice to aspiring entrepreneurs? Maybe both of you can jump in with your various thoughts.
I think one of the biggest one from our own experience is that don't try to do it yourself, and start hiring fast. Hire people who know more than you. Probably you're great at
heard that,
finance,
yeah.
and hire somebody who is great at marketing
Yeah.
and knows more than you. You know, sometimes you hold yourself back and try and do everything yourself. So I think that's one big advice when you're starting off.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would say that take decisions quick.
I think the time you waste in thinking doesn't do anything good to that decision. It doesn't happen that your research will, you know, unless you're doing a research, like honestly, don't sleep over it for a long time. I think if you know it in your heart that, you know, you are going to make the decision, take that call. And because the world is changing so fast, by the time you would have made the decision, something else would have happened. So, you know, might as well do it at that moment.
Yeah.
So that's something that I would say, and figure out measurable targets to, you know, like to figure that the decision is taken is right, wrong,
Yeah.
but keep a measurable target so that in the end of the day, you know, it's right, wrong, go back or go forward.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. Yeah.
So also there's a lot of content. There's a content overload in terms of podcasts which tell you how to start a business, which tell you how to do marketing, and you can learn a lot from all of these podcasts. So a lot of it is very generic advice. A lot of it may work for some, may not work for some. Is there anything amid all of this information that you found when you were doing your research that, okay, this works, this is too generic, this does not work, anything?
I think no piece of advice is right for everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
Um,
No one size fits all.
Yeah, it doesn't. And hence, I think listening to everything that's you're coming across, and people who have done it, and if they are saying something, there's merit in it. But see that if it's applicable for you or not.
Yeah.
Don't push yourself to say that, oh, that advice is from Ratan Tata and it has to work for me, and that's it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you be open to everything.
Yeah.
Kind of try and pivot faster. That, oh, it worked, great. If it didn't, move on.
Move on.
And don't sulk on it or try to push to make it work. I
Yeah.
think that's something, because there's a lot of information out there.
Yeah.
What
exactly.
do you absorb? What do you not? So I think to keep constantly moving fast and waking up every day with the zeal of, you know, to show up,
Yeah.
get up, show up, do it.
Yes. Is there any point where you felt that passion or that zeal dropping? How if
Did.
that's happened, how did you
And
push
people
past
keep
it?
asking us,
Yeah.
what do you do to be so
Like
energetic?
this.
Yeah, like what have you done? I think both of us being together, that helps in
Yeah,
that
I'm
bit
sure,
when, you know, we
yeah.
are low and we don't know
how to attack the day, you know.
Yeah.
We know there's so much to be done, and then you some days like nahi kar sakte, you know, nahi ho payega, you know. It's so
Yeah.
scary some days, and there are hard calls to be made some days, you know, when you know that you take some hard calls and there are unpleasant discussions going to happen. But then I think that's when both of us together, being together makes sense.
Yeah.
And we literally call each other when we feel that we can't do it alone. We call Tanya, just be with me
Yeah.
when I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Just be there, so that I'm just like not like just scattered everywhere and you're not
Yeah.
able to do the right thing. So
Yeah.
we've done that. And there has been days where we've been not motivated, but one thing that constantly motivates us is that if we do the things right, there'll be so many people who will just get food in their plate, on the table.
Yeah.
So
I
I
think
think that
that's
is
a
a
big
massive motivator.
For sure.
Yeah, so many people
Absolutely.
involved with this business. It's no joke that you know, I wake up thinking that it's, you know, just there's so much to do and so much.
I think
today someone asked me that, you know, this morning we were at the gym, both of us, and then she left early, and that guy came and said, why are you both training? You know, you got like hardcore working on weights. What are you doing it for? And then I'm like, I'm 38, she's 37, you know, and it takes a lot to be like focused and like try to be productive in the every day. There's so much of rigor,
Yeah.
and I'm not hyping the culture of this constant overload of work. No, but then you have to be very, very strategic and smart in taking the right calls at the right time and just finish your day.
Yeah.
But for that, you have to be absolutely alert, you know. So I feel
Absolutely.
for that, I feel that's what I said. I said, I just want to be absolutely at my best when I'm at work. So, and your work can get over in like 5 hours, 6 hours also.
Yeah.
If you're just at the right frame of mind and doing things right.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, and
taking
taking
care of
really
yourself.
helps.
Taking care
in
of
the morning,
yourself,
it just
yeah.
sort of gives you that new
Does
that
help,
energy
honestly. Yeah.
for getting through the
Yeah.
day. Yeah. Any mistake that you would, in hindsight, you wish you hadn't made?
Handwriting. Address nahi likhna tha haath se.
Yeah,
I would tell. I think there was one more point I wanted to add is that when I'm talking about decisions,
Yeah.
also cutting off things, dragging things for the longest
Yeah.
time, not talking about just like processes or bad decisions. बना दिया decision ले लिया, अभी भी घिसे जा रहे हैं, not questioning that, oh my god, is it making sense? No, कुछ decision लिया हमने तभी अभी से घिस रहे हैं. And then there are so many times we've done that absolutely rubbish decision.
thinking
Bleeding
out of
money.
it.
Just coming out of it.
Yeah.
That step is hard.
Yeah.
Telling somebody that you are wrong.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
खुद ही को नहीं बोल सकते sometimes, you know, like गलत किया है
Yeah,
यार.
no, my mom always says that, you know, it's important to take the decision and then on the way or later, if you feel something's not right, change.
At scale, I
But
think this
taking
is the
that
most
decision,
important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
अगर नहीं
sometimes
निकल
you
पाए ना,
just are scared.
You're
to even
married to the
think.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
नहीं निकल पा रहे हैं यार, मतलब we know it's wrong.
And hence consultants come on board, you know, that because you are not going out of it yourself, you need help. And hence consultants come and they see everything as like from an outside perspective. It's easier for them to tell you that, like, they will just conduct
what are you doing?
surgery.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's why consultants are.
but also you can do it yourself. And
you have to be that objective,
mindful,
but you have to
very
be that
mindful.
very
When I
objective
start up,
about
you
it.
can't get a consultant on board, which is expensive.
Yes.
And, you know, it's just going out of it and thinking, not thinking that, not putting emotion to it.
Yeah.
And just thinking that whether this is the right process or not. I think that's one
बहुत
thing.
गलतियाँ की हमने.
Mistakes we have done a lot. We have pushed some decisions for a very long time. Yeah.
But you said you haven't raised any funds. Is that something going forward? Is there any plans to raise funds, or are you going to be self-contained?
Maybe for now, that's the
For the
idea,
time
to
being.
stay for
Okay.
a little longer by not raising funds. We just feel that wo fund se, if I can't grow the business at this scale, there's no need
There's no need
to do and go there. And we always have been of the opinion and the belief that a business should be resilient and should last on its own.
Yes.
If it can't do that, and if you really
There's a
need
problem.
funds to just sustain,
Yeah.
there's something wrong
Yeah.
with it.
Funding
right
should
now.
not be for sustaining. Funding should only mean that you have a vision to very, very grow very, very fast.
Yes.
And are we ready for that fast growth? I don't think so yet. I feel this business will grow at a steady pace.
Okay.
And let's just figure out how to achieve that to taking right decisions and being just mindful and alert.
Yeah, again, we always said that we will never say no, you know,
Yeah,
because
we-
in the initial, then they start again mistakes. Like we said no to marketplace. And
We said no to VCs.
we know
SE
we
no.
said no. VCs को, why do you want to give us money is the question we asked. So
कहते तुम्हारा presentation दो. हमने कहा आपने बोला आप दो presentation.
That's brilliant.
We were so naive.
no, very nice. Not like that. We said, oh, but you called us. We thought you will have a presentation for us. I'm like, we said that's kind of. So, but then again, we have grown up and we said that we'll never say no to anything.
Yeah.
We hear
But
it
we will
out.
see.
Yeah. We'll see how the journey goes, and we'll see.
Someday
how
we will need, and we know that there's a growth,
Yeah.
a clear growth,
Yeah.
Clear
channel.
growth idea,
Yeah.
sort of trajectory.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a rapid fire round.
Okay, this
so
scares me.
Quick answers
Yes.
and same question one by one we can
Okay.
go. Okay, Suta in 3 words.
Honest, independent.
Okay.
Give me one more. Honest,
मुझे भी 3 बोलना है.
independent. Oh, तुम्हें भी. Quirky.
Okay. Yes, quirky is a nice word.
Stole my line. I was going to start with quirky, but I'll say market leader. I would say change maker. I would also say humble.
Okay. Okay.
Nice one.
One word to describe your entrepreneurial journey.
Surreal is an easy word, but I would go for something
ए
else.
बस ना.
Okay,
She always
I'll
does
stick to
that.
surreal.
Okay, sorry, it's a nice word.
5 बोल दे कि अच्छा इसमें से एक तुम ले लो. हद.
I got it first.
And your word?
My word would be chaotic in a nice way, but chaotic. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Organized chaos. I like to
Organized
call it.
chaos.
chaos,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, I like that.
If you could have anyone in the world wear a Suta sari, who would you like to see it on?
I know you'll answer it.
Rekha.
Okay. Yes. Totally.
I know we
I
both
would
want it.
absolutely.
But I would say Deepika Padukone.
Okay.
Yeah.
One product, any specific product that you're most proud of? Any particular sari or any particular technique or
I think something like a hand painted malmal sari, because hand paint is something that's every sari is going to be different, and that's something we did as kids in art classes and stuff on fabric, but we do that in Suta, and people who have a knack for unique things, people love it absolutely, and I know it's not easy to scale with that,
Yeah.
but we love that. We
Okay.
absolutely love it.
I would answer this. This one is, you would also love it. This is the reversible sari that we made.
Oh
yes.
And that was
okay.
hand woven reversible sari.
Huh.
So it's not a technique that is commonly visible, and we made that, and there are different colors on both sides. So it was a very hard technique, and we got inspiration from pashmina, and we made that. Yeah, super
Yeah,
proud
that
of
was
that
very
product.
beautiful. Yeah.
okay. The best and worst part about doing business with your sister?
Best is, best is easy to say.
Yeah.
Just the comfort of being known, heard, understood. That's crazy good. Worst part. I
I'll say
know.
worst.
Worst is I don't know. I don't have any worst.
No
Sorry.
worst, okay.
No. So the best is that I'm biased when
Okay.
it comes to when she takes decision, and the worst is also that I'm biased.
Biased.
So it would be like
Yeah.
really bad. So,
Double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is a dream collaboration for Suta that you feel?
There was one collaboration that came to us very organically, but we couldn't go ahead with it because of financial constraints. But I think I would love to go back to that as our collaboration with Warner Brothers, when they
wow.
had
Okay.
contacted about using their all the characters, so Friends and Harry Potter's Warner Brothers. Oh, no, that was Disney.
Sorry, I'm really bad
Fine.
with it.
I think Friends, I really was interested
Yeah.
in having some characters which were really like superhero characters to be put on saris. I think that we would love to have someday, and I would rather have it not do a take version on it, but actually having those, there's actual people
Yeah.
who've made it
Yeah.
and have those on the products. Good proper merchandises and making things like that. So I think that would be like a dream collab. I hope
Okay.
that someday we'll make it work and make it a big hit.
Yeah, I think for me, maybe a movie there's no name as such, but then a movie collab where there are women in saris doing amazing, crazy, great things, and
There are
everybody wearing
many.
suta. But it should be about like very real women, like regular women, and somebody making a movie on that.
I would
would
love
be
Kiran
great.
Rao to make a movie, or
Yeah.
I love her.
absolutely.
And that's why I
Lapata
cannot,
ladies,
like,
I wish
get a
they were-
director in my head right away, but maybe somebody.
But
doing
Bollywood collabs is something that you would, I mean, it would be.
that.
you
Yeah, it
love
would
to
be
do that.
great.
Yeah.
Or maybe a Suta movie made. Yeah. Suta story being celebrated somewhere.
Yeah.
A documentary maybe.
Yeah, why
Oh,
not?
there's some chapter we have to review for a book. Yeah, there's a chapter on
Yeah.
us which we have to review. now.
So, other than Suta, what clothes brand do both of you
Oh, many.
shop?
A lot of them. No, we'll
So
name one by
many.
one. Chalo.
Shop Drawn
Okay.
Mm.
is
No
one I love.
nasties. I love them. She's wearing it. Yeah.
Just clothes or jewelry too?
Jewelry too, sure.
Quirksmith, my
Yes,
favorite.
Quirks.
Oh yeah, we
Quirksmith.
love
Yeah,
the
yeah.
founders who do that. I love
Burlap.
Burlap. I was going to say Shuli's product, the Sienna store.
Okay.
I love her products. It's a very small homegrown brand. I really love her products. Shoes, dresses. We wear a lot of.
We wear Ink 5, we
Hmm.
wear Kai
Yeah.
store.
For shoes, yeah.
So for shoes, these brands are great. I remember the journeys have been amazing. So there are a lot of homegrown brands.
Lot of
we
homegrown
constantly,
brands. I think that is a
wear.
big
Shop
shift.
tunes is something we
Yeah.
also love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
wear
wearing a
Khara
Suta earring
Kapas.
today.
I wear Khara Kapas a lot, and
Yes.
then for kids we buy from Tura Turi.
Okay.
Then there are a lot
Love
of
the
these-
World Today.
Love the World today.
There are many beautiful small
Yeah.
brands.
So
run
we know
by-
all the founders, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just gives us so much pride and happiness to use their products in our daily lives.
Yeah.
The Bear Bar.
Bear
is,
Bar, yes.
the
Yeah.
products we
Yeah.
use. Then we have Juicy Chemistry.
Yeah, we have
There's
Pink
just, like,
Lay, we have Bare Necessities. Yeah,
Yeah,
now it's
yeah.
coming. Yeah.
bare necessities.
Yeah. So no, I think
It's,
that's
like,
a
so
huge
beautiful.
shift happening today. I mean, a lot of people, I myself, I prefer buying from a homegrown brand any day. And that's really something that. But
That's so
between-
good, and the quality
Yeah.
also has
Yeah,
become so
exactly.
good.
Because
and
I
so
think quality-
originality.
people are realizing that if quality is good, then most of your battle is won.
One, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think that's one underlying factor, that these founders have started the brand to solve a problem,
Yeah.
or there was a need that they saw for their lives or somebody else's life, and they were just solving it,
Yeah.
or just filling in the
Yeah.
gap. And hence the product is so mindful and such good quality,
Mhm.
because so much thought and effort has been put
Yeah.
into it. So which maybe a large brand may solve, but will not put their heart into it. So I think there's so much
Yeah,
more
there's a lot
meaning
of
to buy from them.
warmth in the homegrown
Yes,
brands. So-
exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mm.
Well, I think on that note, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting with both of you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you
Love
for
the
making-
questions.
Yeah.
Love the way you asked and the way it was seamlessly flowing. So thank you.
I'll tell you one thing, that when you asked that how the energy about
Yeah.
how energetic. So today was one of the days which was awful from the start for me.
She
From
was
the
crying.
day,
She was-
so I
she had a
told her
meltdown.
that I literally had a meltdown kind of day today. Since morning, I'm lifting weights, regular weights. I said, I just don't feel like I can lift it today.
Yeah.
It started from there. And, my house getting some renovation done, just a mess there. Then getting delayed here,
Yeah.
all of it. And I was like, I don't think I can go through with this day. And now, after this chat, it's just gone out of the window, It's
I'm
just
so
so
glad.
amazing today chatting with you.
Okay, Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sue Sujata.
Hi, I'm Tanya Ta. We are the co-founders of the brand Suta, and today we are having a great chat with Avni
From startup to scale up, and I hope you love the episode because we have spilled some beans which we have never spoken about, and watch this live on Hook. Bye bye.